Who would you like to pick?
Uh, oof. I'll go for the green side, which I think is Bonks, right? Yes.
Yes, green side is Bonks.
All right. So Bonks is coming in with a Yamato, an Ohio, Nevsky, double Des Moines. Actually, sorry, double Nevsky, double Des Moines, Shimakaze, Z52, and a Yu Yang. Most likely going to be radar Yu Yang, but it could
Yep.
be smoke. And Shimakaze is using 20-kilometer torpedoes.
Yep. So on the FPM side, it is a Daring, two Marceaus, Shima, Stalingrad, two Stalingrad, sorry, a Des Moines, a Kremlin, and a Montana.
Hmm.
So it seems like they're using the Kremlin's more of a pushing, while the Montana's more of a sniper. The two Stalingrads definitely good for their radar, 12-kilometer radars. Des Moines good for its 10, super long radar. We'll definitely have to see how it goes. It looks like they're having the Marceaus go together into a wolf pack pattern over to A side. How's it looking over on Bonks?
Well, Bonks is doing what you would expect to see happening, a standard deployment where they are mostly going, yeah, they're going for a full balance. Sorry, my co-caster wants on my lap now. He just had his second breakfast. Whale biologist in the Z52 is going into Bravo. You would totally expect that to happen.
Yep.
And we'll have to see where they go from there. It's interesting to see that both Des Moines are going into one place and both Nevskys are going to the other.
Mm-hmm. An interesting change too is that it seems like Seaside is being completely ignored DD-wise by FPM in the beginning of this match. So they may later on move the Marceaus back over to provide support, but they do have the Daring and Shima looking over B.
Yep. Yep. So FPM is clearly looking for a domination of Alpha Bravo, and Charlie is the hold side.
Yep. Because right now, they have two Stalingrads and a Kremlin over at Seaside. And if you look, one of the Stalingrads already turned around and backing up to look over B, while the one Stalingrad's heading really far is at currently I-8, and the one Kremlin is heading toward H6. And it looks like there was early spots out onto a Des Moines.
Turret Bonk has 3 salvos coming his way. And he turns.
Was able to dodge. Very well done.
Very good dodge there. Very important dodge as Charlie... Okay, that Yu Yang is a smoke Yu Yang, by the way. Todd Howard smoking up the Nevskys.
Yep, the Kremlin was spotted early by the Yu Yang and, the ZVD2, and is currently at 84,000 health. He took a lot of damage early, the Kremlin did, over on the FPM side.
Well, it looks like he made a full turnout, so he probably took one of Hattie's salvos or possibly Apache's. And of course, the Nevskys are chipping away too, but it's a Kremlin, dude. He's going to be around for some time. Now look at B.
Definitely.
Whale biologist pushing Munan off of B cap and holding it there. He's got his hydro up.
Mm-hmm. Yep, and he's currently, the Munan is currently unspotted as well. It looks like they're trying to do the push of the Shima across the path to that island on A.
Well, they're trying to get Azuki Thighs proper into that island north of A, because if he's there, he can command A, but I don't know.
The thing, it could be possible, but with the Des Moines so far back, it looks like he could, but those Marceaus may just rush the living heck out of them.
Well, and that's exactly right. I mean...
And if you look, it looks like one of the Marceaus did get stuck onto the Montana.
Yeah.
And did just get free.
Excuse me. I'd like to get by now.
But yeah, if you see, the Marceaus are already heading over to that side. Like, they are already getting ready.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
This isn't looking too good.
So, the last thing that you want to do against a French destroyer spam is be static. So, Warsheep's almost taking out Roselia with his torpedoes. What are we about to see here? Azuki coming out of the smoke right in front of Noob CV's Montana, and the Marceau and Shimakaze.
Yeah, this does not look good for Bonks at all.
It's almost like they forgot they
Akazuki.
had a Shimakaze instead of a Gearing.
Yeah, but the thing is though, the noob CV is going to eat a lot of torps. No, he's gonna eat two. He's gonna eat two torps from the Shima, so bring him down to about 70k. Oh, 60k.
60k. Those are Shima Torps, man. They hurt.
But yeah, right now though, if you're looking, the Des Moines is moving up currently. Yaya is currently moving up onto the A side island as well. And the thing, Turret Bonks is heavily punishing Yaya for doing this. And the Yamato is also trying to do his best and trying to get shots at him as well. Yaya may get to the island though with about half health.
Yeah. But look at Azuki Thighs, though. He is extremely low now. And I don't know that he can get out of the shot arc from Noob CV's Montana.
Yeah, he's currently spotted, and now he is broadside to Plan CVN, which means he is going to be getting APs onto the side. He was able to go dark for a second, but now the sonar is out by Aya, which means he is going to now be permanently bumped by those Marceaus.
Yep, and now it's just a question of when will they have the arcs to finish off Azuki Thighs. I really don't like this early play. This was too much risk and clearly not enough reward.
Yep, because right now the Marceaus actually stopped shooting at him. They tried to shoot at Turret Bomb, but now they went back to shooting at him. So we'll definitely have to see how it goes. Akazuki Thighs is doing a very good job of surviving this long.
Yeah.
Gotta give it to him. He's doing a very good job surviving this long. Over on Seaside, it looks like Bonks has the clear advantage of the Tuneveskis and Yu Yang. The Kremlin and Stalingrad are currently in a kiting position. B is being pushed back by FPM. They're using their advantage of ships on A and B to get the advantage over there.
Well,
And it
Whale
looks like
Biologist
Marceau-
lost some hit. Sorry, Whale Biologist took some hits, looks like, from Stalingrad radar, so.
Yes, he did. But yep, at this point, the Marceau is slowly creeping around the side,
Yeah.
keeping him perma-spotted, and now he's going to let loose the rain onto Akazuki Thighs. Turret Bonk has to get shots onto CVN. Even the Shima is opening up onto the CVN currently,
Yeah.
trying to punish him for even trying to get Akazuki Thighs.
Azuki Thighs needs to be moving forward right now, and he's not, unfortunately. And he's going to go down as a result of sitting still. There it is.
Yep, there was nothing he could do. The Marceau, Rosiel was also shooting him as well.
At that point, I probably would have just hit W and tried to get into A.
Yeah, there wasn't that much he could do. Like once he got in there, it was over.
Turret Bonk just got whacked by was that Frost Ruins Stalin?
Frost Ruins Stalin got also bought him as
jeez.
well. Yeah, he just got bonked as well. The Stalingrad in a very strong position.
Just missing there, but it's all over for Turret Bonk. I mean, he's just going to get spammed down now. Or not. I mean...
Yeah, it looks
Somehow.
like B is also being pushed super aggressively by the Marceau, Daring,
Yep.
and Shima currently. Whale Biologist may be going down.
Oh, he is. There goes Frost Ruins' radar to ensure that he doesn't go dark. Brilliant play there by FPM. They realized that they've got this win on A, so they just rotated their buzzsaw over to the other side of the map, figuring they'll clean up as needed. There was no need to stay over there. Very mobile game for FPM.
Yep, FPM did a very strong game with A and B cap control. Turret Bonks is about to go down. The Yamato isn't going to eat any torps from the Shima. Very good
Look at
dodge
this.
by him on that.
Yep. Yaira's Des Moines taking I think that Shimakaze Torp in the face. Turret Bonk actually lived a lot longer than you would think he did because he got a heal off. And there goes Noob CV just saying, nah, dude. This cap belongs to us.
Yep, Noob CV was just saying nope to that. And right now, the Yamato is starting to be farmed by the Daring in middle, along with the Marceau as well.
You got slapped by the
Right now,
Stalin, too.
yep. Right now, the situation is definitely not looking too good for Bonks. Already 0-3.
Yeah.
They still have C side, but the thing is, the C forces are so far away from being A that there isn't too much they can do.
No, they are going to force out Kokonoe Stalingrad down there on the corner. And that's why the Stalingrad is down there, right? He's there to delay any sort of movement through Charlie. So once he goes down, that'll free up Bonks to try to rotate, maybe take out Konohana, but I say that, and Kokonoe pops a heel. That's
Yep,
huge.
Kokonoe was... Yep, and the Kremlin is also doing shots onto Bao only. Bonks... Ooh, and the Kremlin shot almost killing him.
Yeah. I'll tell you, man, Bonks not looking too good in this game at all.
Nope, this match looks more like a cleanup crew at this point for FPM at this point.
Yep.
There isn't too much that they can do. And the Bao ball going down to Forest Ruins, Stalingrad. Very nice shot by him. But yeah, at this point,
it's
the
all
match
over.
is going down. Yep, it's all over for this
There it
match.
is. Yamato goes down. We've got 58 seconds unless there's another kill coming up. Sergeant Hattie now being farmed because why not?
Yep. But yeah, very well done play by FPM on the Bonks. They had complete control over A and B while having just a cutting crew for C. Very well done by them. The early death of Akizuki Thighs definitely made it where they lost the A side advantage that they had.
Todd Howards gets the kill on the Stalingrad after getting a beautiful torpedo salvo on Konohana with those deep waters. But, I mean, now Frost Ruins broadside to Addy Bonks, but Addy, of course, broadside-ish to Frost Ruins, so it's going to be a Citadel slap fight here, I think. Who has been targeted for deletion? That's the question. Looks like it might be Addy Bonks. Huh? 10k health still.
Yep. Yeah, right now they're doing their best to try to just break out the rest because there's only 30 seconds left in the match. So FPM doesn't really have to do anything more besides just survive. But they also want to get kills as well at this point. So looks like Todd Howard is about to go down to the Marceau. Very well done in the end. This is a clear domination by FPM in this match.
Sergeant Hattie takes out Frost Ruins to Stalingrad to extend the match even farther.
Yep, the match is being extended a little bit longer with that kill. Very well done by them.
That's what we call a time extension.
Yep, they got a time extension.
They're not going down without a fight. And there it is.
So the first match does go to FPM. Very well done for the first match. Okay, so FPM won the first Northern Waters.
Look at that difference in kills. Bonks only getting 2 kills, and of course that was right towards the end when it really didn't matter too much. Whereas FPM just dominating early on, and I agree with you. I think that was a huge misplay on the on that push, trying to get Azuki Thighs into that area just south of A-cap, or north of A-cap for them, I should say, and it just it didn't do anything. It didn't work for him. So, we'll have to see what Bonks can do to recover from this. It was a beatdown, right? I mean, I don't know how else to describe it.
Yeah, that was definitely a beatdown. That was very, 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 very unfortunate for Bonks indeed.
Yep. Bonks and FPM have both released their replays and uploaded them, so we'll see that shortly. I am joined by another co-caster. He's currently on my lap, and he's still happy. He had himself some food and all that, so now he's just happily chilling.
Yep, just a chinchilla little fella.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. All right, that replay is now being rendered. So yeah, at this point, I think I was saying, I think you gotta go with a ship that's got good DPM. You gotta go with something that can counter the French destroyers, and you have to have something that's a more mobile comp. You can't expect to just sit someplace and dare the enemy to come dig you out. It doesn't work that way anymore, unfortunately.
Yep.
All right, game 2 has been posted. Sorry, game 1. I'm sorry. Bonks versus FBM. Here it goes. Yeah, some of my chat realizing this might be an all-Asia final. Asian team versus Asian team.
Yep. But yeah, definitely strong play by FPM in this match. Very, very, very strong play.
Yep. I am asking now, if this goes 2-0, do we wait or do we bump up start time for this?
I'm not sure.
Chat saying that they are going to horny jail.
Yep.
They got themselves bonked.
Yep, they are going to horny jail and they got bonked.
Yep, there's that mistake. We're seeing it now. Azuki Thighs north of that E1 island, just stuck. Just stuck. I mean, it was a risk. It didn't pay off. If it was a gearing, if it was a legendary Harugumo that had smoked Azuki Thighs, he probably would have taken a lot less damage getting into that position. And had he been able to do that, this might have been a different result.
Yep.
There's the Marceaus. I loved how FPM rotated their Marceaus. As soon as they knew they had A secured, they just said, alright, let's go get B now. And they went and they got B, and they completely surprised that Z52 whale biologist who was just sitting there.
Yeah, that was a clear domination by FPM. Those Marceaus repositioning was on point.
Mm-hmm.
Very well done.
Yep, we're watching the end of the game here. Guys, we are a few minutes behind, of course. And we got 5 minutes to go till we get started. So I'll probably do another pre-roll ad once I know for a fact that we get through this, so.
Mm-hmm.
There's the end. Alright. And again, pre-roll is so that people can jump in without seeing ads and all that good stuff. They don't miss any part of the action once we get into battle.
Yep.
Alright. No response yet about my query. They might be figuring it out internally. The reason for the delay in starting this series, of course, is because the North American team was told, you're starting at this time. And of course they're awake and they're warming up. But the last thing that you want to do to a team is force them to get ready earlier than they're ready. They're doing practice, they're, doing their morning routines, they're having breakfast, especially if it's Pacific time. We're talking about starting at a time when people are just waking up.
Yep.
So the response is that they will bump up the next game if it goes 2-0, but there is a scheduled 20-minute break that is going to happen after Game 3.
They definitely...
Go ahead.
Sorry, what's it? They definitely have to rethink their strategies. Bonks does, because it's clear that they were trying to expect more of the Marceau, and then they chased up with the Marceau pushing the C side, with the two Neveskis, but it did not pay off. The Neveskis just could not get the damage that they needed. They didn't do the work. So they definitely have to rethink their whole strategy for that and see how it goes from there. FPM now has the mental game with the fact that they're now 1-0. So we'll have to see how it goes. I'm definitely looking forward to the match, and if Bonks doesn't go through, that means FPM's gonna have to fight.
Yep.
Who does FPM fight again?
FPM. Let's take a look. So, if FPM wins, obviously they go to the finals against Vor. If they lose, they go against Oh Boy.
Yep. Yep, exactly.
So it's going to come down to what's going to happen in this game. If it goes 2-0, then guys, the next match, the third place match, will be bumped up to an earlier start. However, there is a planned 20-minute break. And that makes sense because you don't necessarily want Bonks or FPM to be like, you just had a heartbreaking loss. Now go fight for third.
Yep, so, pretty much.
Okay, not much else in the training room right now other than simply confirming when they're going to start.
Yep.
Remember, the next match is North. Now, we saw 07 take down GGWP's French Destroyer lineup on this particular map in the loser bracket. So, it's been done before. North is a smallish map. There's not a lot of room to maneuver. Which is, both a blessing and a curse, right? It's a blessing for some ships like Des Moines who are able to keep an eye on what's going on and, adjust accordingly. But we saw earlier that Des Moines getting surprised on the 9 line by the Marceaus and just going down. So got about a minute left here.
We do have 1 more minute until the match starts.
Just checking in with the mod team, making sure everybody's all set, and here we go.
Yep, we now go in for the second match, Bonks versus FPM.
That's right. Alright, I took Bonks last time, so why don't you take Bonks this time?
Okay. Alright, so Bonks has brought in a Yu Yang, Daring, and Shima, bringing in a Nevesky, Des Moines, Salem, and Nevesky, with a Kremlin and Yamato. So it seems like they didn't change their Neveskis at all.
No, and they changed their Des Moines to a Salem turret. Bonk wants that super heal. And they also removed Patty from the Ohio to the Yamato.
Yep.
Now, meanwhile, FPM is bringing an Ohio Kremlin. So they got rid of their Montana. They're bringing a Salem as well. Actually, 2 Salems, correction. And then Goliath, so they want all the super heals. They've got 1 Venezia. And Shimakaze, Marceau, Daring round out the lineup. Their Shimakaze is running 12-kilometer torpedoes. Todd Howard's Shimakaze is running 20 on the side of Bonks. Now, interestingly enough, that means FPM is choosing not to run any major radar. Salem, of course, has that shorter T-Rex radar, or Hydro. Can't have both.
Yep. Yeah, the Daring, and also Biologist was a ZVZ2 last match, and now he's now a Daring.
Well, Z52 doesn't lend itself too well to this map, although we did see with Raptor last weekend, Z52 play extremely well just south of the Bravo Cap in that island at Foxtrot 5. So, you know, it's still a good pick for this map, but I agree, they want something that's got a heal. It's gonna last longer on the match.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, it looks like over on A side, the Yu Yang and the Vesky are going together in a pair. So most likely it's going to be a smoke pair for them, while the Yamato is going over to support them. The Daring is going to be hitting the island soon, is going to back into the cap with the Akizuki thighs as support. The Shima is getting ready to try to get early spots as he backs up into cap, trying to see if he can spot any Ds that push her over there, with the Nevesky, Salem, and Kremlin also moving over to support.
Yep. Meanwhile, we have a strong push from FPM to get to the 910 line. We've got Marceau, Salem, Goliath heading that direction.
Yep, and it looks like the Vesky did get a early shot hurt from Noob CV from being spotted by the Daring.
Early spots are always problematic for Russian cruisers, so you gotta play them very carefully at the start. Keep them south and work their way up. Nair ducking in to cover. Apache Bonks' Kremlin does not connect.
Yep, he did try to get a shot onto Nair, but barely missed. The island perfectly covering him. Very well done by that. The new CV has another salvo out onto OnlyFans, taking another salvo, taking about 4K damage. Doing a good job there.
Yep.
Now they're starting to try to farm out or shoot at the Goliath. If that Kremlin shot connects, which it does for 5K.
Wow. Nair just got smacked. That had to have been a Yamato salvo from Sergeant Hattie.
Yep, that was the Yamato salvo. Yep, yes it was.
Yep, look at those barrels straight up. Here comes another salvo. This time it's not for Nair. Looks like he might be going for Rosalia's Goliath.
Yeah, he is doing a map across snipe onto the Goliath. The Goliath definitely notices the shot. Oh, does he notice?
Nope.
Oh, he
that
did
was so
not.
close.
If he would have aimed that, oh wow. If that would have been a perfect shot.
Yep. Though I'll tell you what, those shells had an in-flight movie on their way over.
Oh yeah, they did. Most definitely. So right now, C cap is in no. There's been 0 caps taken so far.
Yep.
Looks like the first cap to get started capture is going to be in B, but it looks like the Salem may try to do a radar to get it. So we'll see how that goes.
Yeah, interesting. I love Todd Howard's torpedo salvo, 20-kilometer torpedo salvo going through this channel. He's hoping to catch Rosalia's Goliath out in the open.
He may get lucky if the Goliath hesitates a little bit.
Munan taking some hits now. Todd Howard's detected. Being forced back off. Here come the torps on Rosalia's Goliath. I don't think he sees these. He does now. He's turning.
No, oh. He's
going to
going...
take 1, 2. He's going to take 2.
Oh, he took 2.
Boom, right in the center. That turns him. Now he gives Bob Bonk OnlyFans. Well, he's getting behind the island, unfortunately for him. Apache, though, might be able to squeeze off a salvo on him. I'm sure he's waiting for this opportunity.
Nope, he does get a chance. He may have a salvo. But the thing is that currently he is dark currently, so he does not have a shot currently since he is dark.
Look at
Roselia.
Roselia's super heal, just pumping him back up, being like, it's okay, I've had worse.
Yep. So right now, Bonks does have A and B with the Yu Yang currently covering A. Yu Yang also has a radar.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, very
Wait.
well done by him.
Wait, Battleship Nagato is running a radar Yu-Yang this time?
He hasn't popped a smoke yet.
Okay, because last time he was running smoke.
Yeah, last time he was running smoke, and this time around, we haven't seen him do a smoke or a radar yet, so...
Okay. Konohana took a torpedo from that deep water torps of the Yu-Yang, and look at this convenient gap on Battleship Nagato. He doesn't even have to bother turning.
Yep.
I like this
But
play.
yeah.
Look at Bonks, whale biologist coming to A to help out against World of Warships.
Yeah, very well done. The Kremlin is going to start getting... He may get towards by Todd Howard unless he turns out. Todd Howard definitely missing the opportunity of the Kremlin going bow, if going broad, if he does go C.
No, Kremlin went into C cap. He went into the island there. So he'll be in a set for a rematch with Azuki Thighs Proper's Des Moines. He's just going to try to start farming him down.
Yep, currently at Seaside, looks like the Apache, Salem, Noveski, and Shima are holding their ground over there. Noveski is currently repositioning with the Shima overlooking C. At B, they still have the strong presence of the Des Moines, but the thing is, that Salem is slowly starting.
Nair, yep.
Yeah, he's slowly sneaking into B. He's slowly moving up. He
Well,
did pop a radar.
Whale biologist is smoking up, shooting at Konohana's Ohio. Konohana is going to take 3 deep water torpedoes.
Ooh,
3 deep water torps. And there's Frost Ruins' Venezia trying to smoke him up, get him out of there.
That Ohio took a lot of torps.
Yep.
Ouch.
Whale biologist is using hydro, so he should. Oh, there goes Konohana, and whale biologist dodges the torpedoes. He's got hydro going. That's why you bring a daring, ladies and gentlemen.
And wow, the Ohio goes down to the Yamato. Very good shots by Sergeant Haiti. That kill on that Ohio is going to be huge for this flank. They needed that.
They absolutely needed it. I love rotating. Yep, see, Nagato is a smoke Yu-Yang. They rotated him down to give Addy Bonks some smoke cover, and then rotated Whale Biologist in to take the cap. Now, look at Azuki Thighs. He's got conga line torps coming his way. I don't think he knows that they're coming. He'll pop his hydro shortly if he hasn't already. Nair is on radar.
He is going to eat 1 torp, but he is able to dodge the rest. The thing is, though, the Kremlin is going to start getting shots onto Nair, who is now sending bow into him, and Apache gets a nice 10k salvo. The Yamato is trying to do a snipe all the way across the map onto CV Noob, and barely misses the shot.
Jeez.
But yeah, but look at the Nair, though. He's now at 21k, being perma-spotted currently and being farmed. He is being peppered by the Noveski and Kremlin. The Nair may go down here if he's not careful.
Oh,
he does have
hit.
his super heal, though.
Yes, he does it, and here he goes. He's using that super heal again. Apache Bonks just sitting there saying, keep shooting, I'm reloading.
Yeah, but the thing is, though, he is going to go down soon. Apache's, Nair is trying to farm out the Kremlin, trying to get out of his shooting range, but Apache keeps backing up, making sure he gets that fire onto Nair, and Nair goes down.
There he
Wonderful
goes.
snipe by Apache. Well done.
Absolutely. Now, Azuki Thighs has the Marceau to deal with and his torpedoes. Looking at A, I backed off for a minute so that we could take a look at the destroyer slap fight that's going on down here at A, as Munan is being shot at by all 3 ships. Addy Bonks keeping him lit with that Nevsky radar.
Yep.
And Frost Ruins.
A, yep.
Frost Ruins takes a deep water torpedo, and the thing is, warships had sailed over those deep water torpedoes. Those torpedoes were spotted.
Yeah, he just ate spotted torpedoes. Wow.
I mean, it's the heat of the moment, and he's trying to get those crucial sap salvos on a destroyer. simply did not work for him this time.
Yep, and the Devesky moving up, putting pressure onto the Fenzia, Shima, and Daring. Moonon is now currently out of the area. He had to back off.
Oh yeah.
Very low health. The torpedoes are now spotted, so the Yamato is able to dodge. Akazuki Thighs now has firm control over B, and he's going to have to start firing at the Marcellus, now trying to farm him. Over on C side, it looks like the Kremlin is now in a huge trouble as he pushes into the Devesky, Kremlin, Salem, and the Shima. But Apache is getting very close to going down as well.
Oh yeah, it's turning into who can farm the enemy Kremlin faster. Noob CV is healthier, much healthier. But Todd Howards is in a position with that Shimakaze to ruin his day with some 20-kilometer torpedoes. The turret bonk is also shooting from relative safety. That's a brilliant position for him.
The thing is, though, if Apache does go down, the Kremlin is still going to go down by the two cruisers.
You would expect such a situation. 539 hit points on Apache as he pops that heal. Crucial moment to heal.
Yep. If only one shell would have hit him during that, one shell would have hit him, he would have went down.
Yep. But it looked like they all held their fire for a second. And you can't make that mistake. You can't let that happen. You don't stop shooting until the ship is dead. Noob CV, look at this. Now we have hit point parity. Now we haven't seen. There's the heal. Noob CV pops his heal. Apache turning, firing. Right into the superstructure. Decent hit with that AP shell.
Apache is doing a wonderful job surviving right now.
Oh, he's doing a fantastic job.
He is doing what Kremlins do best, and he is tanking like the Russian biased is. He's tanking until the very end. And Noob is going to go down with Apache. Wow. Wonderful taking powers by Apache, showing the true Russian bias is on his side, and not the other one.
Right, now turret bonk is in trouble, though, as both the Salem and the Goliath, they want vengeance.
They do, but the Goliath is showing a little bit too much broadside to him, so he's going to get AP punished by the turret bonk, a 10k salvo. The Nevesti did get the kill onto the Shima across the map so far, and the game is won.
That's it, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to game 3.
Well done.
Bonks coming back. I love this, saying, we will not go down. Look at that. Nobody died. No, nobody died on the Bonk side. FPM had 0 kills, ladies and gentlemen. 0 kills. Wow. Unbelievable match. Unbelievable match. Oh boy, I love this. So Bonk takes a game back off of FPM. They know what they need to do. They managed to make it work. Those Nevskys doing a great job of kiting on both flanks. We saw good use of those battleships. Hattie's Yamato. Just a thing of beauty. A thing of dead-eye enhanced beauty.
And that is the play that I expected from Bonks. Very well done. They're able to get their mental game back from the last match. Well done. Good recovery. They're still in the fight. They were able to use effectively the Vesky that match. They split them up, one on each side of the map with their very good radar and sonar. And the Yu-Yang was able to smoke up effectively and cover him.
Yeah, I really love those Yu-Yang plays. Those deep water torps on that Ohio. I think that was Konhana. Konhana. That was crucial. Those 3 torpedoes brought him down to the point where the Venezia was forced to make Inky to try to save his teammate. And Sergeant Hattie was right there with those Yamato shells saying, nah, you're not going to live through this.
That Ohio being that far forward, Bao Wen, and then is eating those Yu Yang torps That was definitely the deciding factor for A side. Huge plays by Bonks. Very well done. Bravo. It looked like from the beginning that FPM was doing a good job countering what Bonks was doing, but once they started losing the damage fights and the health, and the kills, it was done.
Yep. Yep. Quite a game. As always, we are waiting in between matches. There's always a break of up to 10 minutes. FPM currently rotating some players out, possibly restarting their game clients, maybe even their computers, doing the best they can to keep that terrible lag at bay. Bonks just sitting here ready to go, saying, come at us.
Yep, the replay is currently rendering. So we'll get the replay up for you guys shortly. But wow, very well done by both sides. First win, complete domination by FPM. Second match, almost complete. It was very close to a complete. Like, I feel like that was a complete. Once both teams had complete control, Bonks felt like they did a good move rotating that daring at a B. Rotating that daring at a B pushed the Shima out of A, which then allowed the Ohio to then get torped for the Shima not watching those torps.
Yep.
Very, very well done. Beautiful.
Yep. It's gonna be interesting to see how FPM responds to this. Do they say, oh, this was just a one-time thing? Or do they look at this and say, we gotta find some sort of response to what we just saw?
Yep. But yeah, I do have the replay started. If you want to start the replay at the same time, just let me know. I can just start it.
All right.
So
let me
we can
hit
watch
stop.
at the same time together.
All right. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, so we can just commentate on the as we wait.
Yep. You have it going at 25% speed?
Yep, I do.
Perfection.
But yeah, if you see the red side, Bonks, you can see them there. It looks like they're doing a very good job. They did their best to get the spotting, but I was kind of worried about that Neveski. If you see, he took a little bit damage at the beginning. I was worried he was going to accidentally get citadeled by being spotted that early, but he was able to escape and not die.
Yep.
So very good job by them.
Yep. So the typical thing when you start off broadside like that in the Nevsky, if you get spotted, you do the same thing in the Moskva and all that. You just turn hard out and you jam on the brakes. Typically, that's enough to prevent it. Look how deep that Marceau got on FPM on the 10 line. I didn't realize he had gotten that deep.
He did. He went down. He tried to go around.
Yeah.
He tried going around doing this. He tried going around the same thing that happened with 07 when he was able to go around. He tried the same thing.
Yep. Amazing.
But Bonks knew better.
Yep.
And they had the Neveski watching.
That they did. Okay, 5 minutes to go. I'm gonna go ahead and run an ad for pre-roll.
I'm gonna do the same thing.
Yeah, might as well. There's the daring rotation. There's the smoke on the Nevsky at H2, keeping him alive. And here comes the roll-up. Now we see FPM rotating their daring north of Alpha as well. So it's a daring Shimakaze versus daring Yu Yang. And this is what I was looking at as the other side. We saw there goes the Salem in the center channel. Sometimes there's simply too much action going on.
Yeah, there was a lot of action going on. For sure.
There's Suzuki Thighs just going straight through. Bravo cap. He knows he's won that cap. Now, it's interesting to see him turning bow south. He's concerned about being farmed out by the Marceau to go into that channel as a result. Because the normal position for Des Moines would be to stop with your bow facing north to prevent any sort of rotation by that Marceau. But of course, if he does that, he's going to allow himself to get farmed for quite some time.
Yep, exactly. But very well done by them.
Yeah.
So the next map is going to be Crash Zone Alpha.
That's right, and this will decide who is fighting for first and second, and who is fighting for third and fourth. Like we said at the top of the stream, everybody is winning prizes today. Oh, and also a quick reminder for you guys: um, we have a squad stream going, so you can always type in /squad at the end of the URL, and that way you'll be able to see both of our perspectives, both Bo's and mine, and you can click through and play the producer and choose which view you would like to see, regardless of who you're tuning into.
Yep.
But thank you all for choosing to tune in with us today. It's been a blast so far. We've got more to come. We still have another best of 3 and a whole nother best of 5 after a 20-minute break when this game ends. So, lots of King of the Sea action still to come, ladies and gentlemen. 2 minutes to go until we drop into this game.
So yep, we should be starting soon. We're just waiting for the timer to go off. We'll be good to go.
Yep. Checking Discord, making sure everything's looking set, and it is. Stevie's in his proper position, taking a nap. Huh, okay. Just catching up on my chat there. Puddin's trying to do a giveaway, and I don't know what's going on, but hey.
Oh, okay.
It's looking at... guys, both Bo and I can't be running overlays and stuff like that. We really do appreciate you guys following. I saw some people subbing earlier. Thank you very much. Even saw some cheer, I thought. So, like, thank you. Seriously, we do really appreciate it. We wish we could be thanking you live as it's happening, or even 5 minutes later. But obviously, that we're here for King of the Sea, and we want to make sure that we keep that broadcast as clean as possible for this event.
Yep, we gotta keep it clean.
Interesting. Bonks, just a bunch of people just dropped from Bonks. So, we'll have to see what happens. Are we going to start on time? Will we be delayed? Stay tuned.
Yep, we will see.
And we will be delayed. As 2 players crashed.
Someone, yep, they crashed.
Alright, so we are seeing players reloading. It happens.
Yep, sometimes it happens.
I am so glad. Once upon a time, do you remember this? Once upon a time, we would have to have a whole separate client downloaded to be able to do this.
Yeah, I remember that.
Whew.
I remember those times.
Yeah. So glad we don't have to deal with that anymore. You just log in and go. Very helpful.
Yep, super easy. But yeah, with we've seen definitely some interesting replacements with the Kleber and Gearing ban.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that both teams are doing a good job. There was clear domination in the first. Domination in the second was to Bonks. First was to FPM. So we'll have to see how the third match goes, if it's going to be a clear domination or it's going to be a hard-fought fight till the end for both. Like, it's going to be just incredible to see. I'm definitely looking forward to it. We're just now waiting for the teams.
Mm-hmm.
And we are going in.
All right, here we go.
So the final match between Bonks and FPM. If you're going to say who's going to win, who do you think is going to win?
I want to see Bonks win, obviously. I feel like Bonks has been really strong, and I love how they respond to potential threats. Now, look at this. It's like they were listening.
Mm-hmm.
Take a look at Bonks now. Bonks preparing. If you don't, do you mind if I start us in with Bonks?
You can go. You can go.
All right. So Bonks recognizing this map is a definite Marceau trap threat. So they are bringing in a Yamato, a Conqueror, triple Venezia, Moskva, double Shimakaze, and Whale Biologist is in a daring. Now, Battleship Nagato is running 12-kilometer torps. Todd Howard's is running the 20s on their Shimakazes. What do we got for FPM?
So FPM, they brought the triple Marceau, like they did in the first match. There's a triple Marceau with the daring going the separate way. They have a Des Moines, Stalingrad, Fenzia, Kremlin, and Ohio. So that wolf pack is definitely going to be something to fear. But as you said, Bonks brought the worst enemy to Dailies, Fenzias. So they were prepared. They were prepared for this to happen. Now, will they be able to counter the wolf pack? We will have to see. But Bonks definitely did research against FPM with this map, and they brought the worst enemy to Marceau's. Which is Fenzias.
I do like that Bonks is putting a Shimakaze into B early. For one, it gets the early spots potentially on the battleships. Oh,
and they're restarting.
Yep, that's definitely a restart.
Yep, first 2 minutes. Yep, that is a restart.
Hey, when team damage is dropped, does that mean there's no way to signal restarts anymore?
Yep. Yep, that is a restart. It was within the first 2 minutes.
Yep.
So they're saying everyone get the hell out of the match.
Yep.
So we gotta get out of the match. So we have wait. So we back out and wait.
Yep, letting people know in chat that a restart has been called and that the game has been delayed. As most of the spectators haven't even gotten out yet.
That's the thing, though. They haven't gone out. The enemy team has not gone out yet either.
But most of Bonks has dropped.
Yep, they dropped.
Now, there we go. FPM is starting to drop out now. They're starting to recognize it's time to go.
Yep, Phase Z is telling them to leave the game ASAP in the room.
Yep.
The officials are now asking Bonks what's going on what happened. They want an explanation.
Yep.
Bonks has called a restart.
This can happen, guys. And when you have people that crash, it sucks, but hey, get back in, start over, try again.
Luckily, it was quick.
Now, according to the rule set, each team, I believe, does get one restart per match. So if the Bonks player crashes again, nope.
They have nope. Yep, so we wait again.
All right. Hey, are you doing giveaways right now?
I haven't done mine right now. Why?
My chat is telling me that the giveaways is not working, at least not with Stream Elements.
I don't use Stream Elements. I use a separate bot.
And that's what I'm trying to figure out. If it's Twitch related, then it won't work for you either. If it works for you, then it's Stream Elements and not the bot.
It's most likely Stream Elements. Because mine's been working fine. I haven't been doing it. Because I don't have many codes, so.
Right.
I'm just waiting for But yeah, most likely it is something to do with Stream Elements. Because, like, what's wrong with it?
We create the giveaway, and then it doesn't. Yeah,
Allow
it's
people to
Stream
enter.
Elements. Yeah, people can't enter. My different bot commands aren't working, so it's definitely Stream Elements.
Sometimes stream. That's why I have a bot on my like actual computer.
Hmm.
So that's why I use Stream Labs chat bot. Yeah, it's like less safe because if your computer messes up, it's hard to get a backup of everything. But usually all you have to do is just download the whole set onto a separate little hard drive or something, and then you're safe pretty much. It's like a backup.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it looks like we are waiting for one more team member to get moved back in. But yeah, that definitely was interesting. But as the rule states, there is no ships allowed to be changed. The ships have to be, the ships have to stay the same. If there are any ship changes, that's an instant win for the other team.
Yep.
So hopefully no one makes that mistake. Yeah, right now we're waiting for Todd to be moved in, actually.
Yep.
The thing is, though, that was almost, almost close. That was really close to the match not being not being able to call a mulligan. They were at a minute 30 in the match.
Yep. Now we're having some issues with the training room. We're trying to work through it, guys, figuring out
They want to call it a restart. One of the officials said call it a restart. The Daniel say just call it a restart, please. It's the official term. I don't think they don't like it being called mulligan for some reason.
Yep.
I guess a mulligan's like doesn't sound so. I don't know.
Yeah, so right now they're trying to figure out what to do with this current situation. I see in voice chat right now 3 adjudicators, at least I think that's what they are, talking through the situation. And yep, it's not working. They might have to completely destroy the training room and okay, or we could just go.
Well, the thing is, there's only I don't think they have all 9.
We'll have to see.
Yep, we have to see.
We'll have to see.
Oh, nope, he was in there. It was just a glitch. Nope, he was in there.
Alright, well. Let's try this again, shall we?
Let's try this again.
And we already talked about lineups. Now, the thing is, FPM doesn't have to deploy the same way. Bonks also doesn't have to deploy the same way. So they have the same ships. They might have some glimpses of what the enemy is going to do. Do you change your strategy?
Yeah, the thing is though, and it looks like they are. Yep, looks like FPM is changing. Instead of sending their Marceaus all to A, they're now splitting them up to where 2 Marceaus are going C and 1 to ooh. So they're using this opportunity to change their strategy.
Yep.
Because the thing is that the delay was so long that both teams could have seen the streams and seen what the other team was doing.
Right.
So, yep, they had to change their strategies a bit. and that's just the downside of it.
Yep, we
So,
will have to see.
Yep. So it looks like the Daring and 2 Marceaus are going over to C, with the 1 Marceau heading over A with the support from Defensia and Kremlin. The Des Moines, Ohio, and Stalingrad are heading over to C as well for support. It looks like this time around, the Daring is actually going to go into B. So you can definitely tell that they learned from, they saw, and they definitely saw the information, and they're like, okay, we're going to go B because we told the Shima go. So they're definitely, yep. So the advantage that they had this time isn't going to be as advantage, it's not going to be this time around. They had the advantage last time going B, but not this time.
Yep. Well, and even with the delay, anybody who was watching either of our streams, and there's a lot of us streaming, guys. I mean, they got to see what the initial deployments were. So you're right.
Yep.
Kakonoyake now has his hydro up. He's about to step onto the B cap.
Yep, he's now onto the B cap, going Bowen, about to reverse. But yeah, so far it looks like B cap is going to be in a standstill. On A cap, it looks like Todd Howard isn't going to be able to get in the cap in time to stop it from being capped. Moonon is going to be able to grab the cap, and either he's going to reposition or stay in the cap. It looks like he's just going to reposition. And if you can see, they're definitely spreading out those Fenzias. They are making sure that those DDs do not sneak around. They are making sure of it. Because they know better. They know what's going to happen if those DDs sneak around.
Yeah, Addy Bonks taking a couple of hits early on. I think FPM recognizes the threat that these Venezias hold for these Marceaus.
Yep, if the Yamato is doing shots out onto the Ohio cross map, they look good. If he keeps going, he may take a few shots.
Yeah, he turned.
Nope, he was a little bit too high.
Yep, Todd Howard's grabbing A cap now. Just taking it right back from FPM. And that fight is still going on at B cap, and I really feel like Bonks needs to rotate somebody in to help secure the B cap. And they have to do it before FPM rotates somebody in to do the same. Look at I Am Noob CV's position in the Kremlin. He is moving to stop whatever's happening.
Yeah, the thing is, though, he is also unspotted currently, so this isn't looking good for him at all. Todd Howard almost eating a torp, but luckily it ended, so they now know where the torps are coming from. So Todd Howard, they now know where the torps are coming from the Marceau, so they have a slim idea of where the Marceau is now. And the thing is, though, I don't think the Fenzia has been spotted yet. Nope, he did just get spotted, so that Marceau is definitely going to be turning around, seeing that Fenzia right there. It's definitely going to be making him a little bit scared.
Yep, Apache's Conqueror just took a face full of sap from the side of Yahaiwas, Venezia. Here comes another salvo. Oh, that's on somebody else.
Yep, and the Kremlin did just get spotted, and they are opening up onto Noob CV. Noob CV does get a fire onto him. Todd Howard does have torps on him as well. It looks like the Daring is also spotted by the Shima. The Shima is doing a good job. Moving away from the Daring. He's trying so hard to try to keep the Daring spotted while also not taking that much damage. The Shima is now currently dark. Daring is going to smoke up and take cover. The Ohio and the Yamato are having a fight across the map, trying to snipe each other. And Bonks is doing an interesting play. They're bringing the Des Moines around the seaside with the support of the Marceaus. So we're going to be seeing a strat where they have the Fenzias guarding. Bonks is guarding C with the Fenzias, but the Des Moines may be trying to push them out.
Yeah, Noob CV is going to take one, maybe two Shimakaze torps. He does. And that was one on the bow, one on the stern, causing a flood. There's the DCP.
Ooh,
Noob
and
CV.
Yamato and Hadi taking a nice salvo on him as well. Good switching of targets. Well done. Noob CV thinking that he was safe by the distraction, but nope. Dude, Noob Savvy may be going down already. Wow.
Yeah, here comes Apache's. Oh, he had AP loaded. He was expecting Noob CV to completely turn out. That might cost him there. They just need to get a fire started. Oh, wait.
Ooh.
Nice hit up the butt there from Hattie. Here comes the next salvo. This may be the salvo that kills him.
And 100 health. And he
There it
goes
is.
down. Wow.
There it is.
What a play by Noob CV.
6 minutes into the battle.
They were not expecting Hottie to have his guns turned that way. They thought he'd be distracted up north, but they thought wrong. They were probably yelling at Hattie to turn those guns on that Kremlin. ASAP.
Yep. Now the Azuki Thighs coming under threat here from the Marceau and the Venezia. He's trying to keep Todd Howard's protected while Yahaiwa goes into A, and you note that FPM has their Marceau up to the north is extremely low. We missed that whole engagement, unfortunately. The other Marceau is at nearly half. So that Marceau hunting squad has really been kind of detoothed a little bit here.
Yep, they have, and we also missed when they moved their Stalingrad from the island at C right here. They moved them over and placed them right there at B. So now they have a firm grasp on a B. The thing is, though, with A now not having their battleship over there, A side is looking to reposition and move their forces. But now the Gato's in a big trouble against the Daring. He has to be very careful.
Well, he's got that Stalingrad. The Daring's got Frost Ruins backing him up. I don't know that I like this decision to shove Battleship Nagato up like that to get the spot. They don't need it. What they need is the figuring out how do you take advantage of the situation up to the north, because those Marceaus have been beaten back.
Yep, right now the Marceau also at A just got spotted by the Shima by Todd Howard.
Yeah.
Very good job by him keeping him spotted. He did just get unspotted, so they know that he's heading down south to the east. Very well done by Todd Howard, keeping his health, very important. The Daring is going to have to try to dodge the wall of steel, which he should be easily do in a Daring. But right now, Bonks is losing the map control of the caps currently, but on kill wise, they are definitely winning, and on health wise, they're winning as well. They just have to keep whittling down FPM, and they should be able to win this.
Yep. Now you say that as Apache goes ahead and pops one of his fancy super heals, and that's going to bring back most of his hit points.
Yep, because he didn't take that much AP. He was taking SAP, which is healed for most of it.
So now that they've got A, and now that FPM is kiting away, we need to see a push someplace else form. And it looks like Bonks is fixing to push over at A. The problem is there's an Ohio and Des Moines that are already dug in. Turret Bonk just takes a big hit from the Konohana's Ohio.
Yep. Yeah, the thing is...
Look at the torps coming in at
C.
He backs right into it. Oh, no.
But they now know where that Marceau is in the cap.
And they know he's extremely low.
Yep. The thing is that Marceau, that right there was a huge hit.
Konohana is now starting to back off a bit as he realizes, oh, here comes a Sergeant Hattie Yamato salvo into the Ohio broadside.
Ooh,
not much.
Does 5K. It's a reasonable amount.
Todd Howard's...
Sorry.
Todd Howard's got low somehow. He's down to 8K, just under 8K.
Most likely the Marcel did get him spotted for a little instance, which got him very damaged. The thing is, though, if he goes down, if Todd Howard goes down, this is going to be very bad for A side.
Yes.
Because they have two DDs over there. Todd Howard needs to be very careful and not waste his health, because once that DD goes down, the Daring Emirates are going to have playtime with the rest of their fleet.
Yep.
And it looks like Apache's also being shot at by the Stalingrad
Yep.
in mid. Very good shots by the Stalingrad, using his guns effectively there. But right now, cap control is still in the favor of FPM. They have to make a move soon, because if they don't, they're going to get out-capped.
Yeah, Bonks has to do something here at A, and I see one Venezia pointed in and one Venezia pointed out. As Stalingrad radar goes up, that's going to catch Whale Biologist. And you can see he's already starting to make you know, change his course corrections. But he's going to take a big salvo here.
Yeah, the problem is there's also a Des Moines radar as well. So there's multiple radars, and he's in big trouble. Luckily, the Nair FPM doesn't have too many shots on him. He has to be very careful. Looks like Whale Biologist is going to escape their radar. Oh, nope, Des Moines did just radar him, and he's trying to run away. He's within 8.5 kilometers, so he's going to be spotted for at least 20 seconds.
That's going to allow Konohana to get at least one more salvo in with this Ohio. But Nair is trying to push out to get the shots, and of course there's torpedoes coming his way. So if Whale Biologist is able to at least trade, this is going to work out in their favor. But this is a very risky position early on here.
And something that's going on is that currently on A side, it looks like Bonks are now starting to move, but the problem is they're taking too long.
Yeah.
The northern side is now being crossfired. They are being pushed hard. FPM has realized that the south team is taking too long to move, and they're going to use this advantage and start putting a lot of pressure on the northern side.
Yep. Yeah, they got to make something happen over at C. But the A group has to also be putting the pressure on. And that's just simply not happening right now. Hattie trying to get in here. Big hit by Hattie on Forced Ruins is Stalingrad. But more needs to happen as he's now going broadside to Konohana's Ohio. Why would he do this?
Yep, he's trying to stay not Stalingrad to the Stalingrad, but the thing is, though, the Shima is doing a smokescreen for Hadi to help protect him. Thank goodness for that Nagato. Thanks for Nagato doing that smoke.
Look at Turret Bonk moving up with this Venezia. He wants to try to execute Forced Ruins of Stalingrad.
If he's able to force execute this Stalingrad, that is going to be a huge play.
Heavy risk. Because that Des Moines has his broadside right here. As soon as he gets detected, here comes the Des Moines salvo.
Yeah, the Stalingrad is getting ready to do the bonking on Turret Bonk. Is he going to do it? Oh, and he misses.
Oh, Turret Bonk came too close. And he beaches.
But the thing is, though, the torps can still go off. The Stalingrad's guns are too slow. Turret Bonk still has a chance to get the torps.
Where's the torpedoes, Turret?
He has to wait. He's too close. That's the problem.
It doesn't matter. He's so low. Fire the damn torpedoes. What is going on?
His torpedo tubes must have been gotten destroyed. Wow.
Oh my god, and that's the end of it. FPM advances on a crippling play at C.
Wow.
That didn't need to happen.
Wow. What was that?
That was a hold my beer moment. I don't know what else to say.
Yeah, the thing is that over on the south side, they legit, the Moskva, the Conqueror, and the Venezia, they all just were out of the battle so long, they did not reposition properly.
I think there were too many back and forth communications. I've been through this when I've done competitive. They were probably told to push, then they were probably told to hold, then they were probably told to push, and they were probably told to go to B. And as a result, you don't have a plan put in place. You are 100% right. They should have pushed through A. They should have kept the Marceau and Venezia at bay while farming down that Stalingrad. That central Stalingrad was the crucial key position for FPM. Bonks simply didn't respond to it. Ouch.
Wow, incredible. Well done, FPM. Being able to read the situation, that was incredible. That looked like a game that they had in the bag. And FPM was able to come back and say, look, the northern side is isolated. Push them now. and they
Right.
did that, and they're able to seal them off from the south side, and they won the game.
Right.
Well done. They just put a pincer maneuver on them.
Yep. All right, so the next game is supposed to start at 1600 UTC, which is in 13 minutes. So I'm asking if we are doing a full 20-minute break, or if we just have to, you know, if we're starting on time. Because if we're starting on time, then I don't really have time to leave.
But yeah, he knocked out his turret. He knocked him out perfectly. The Stalingrad shot his torps.
Next game at 10 after. All right, so we have 23 minutes.
Yep.
All right. So that's going to allow me to go back to port. Load up the game on our server, on the NA server. I have too many accounts. All right.
Wow. You can't like, wow. That was so intense. Incredible. You hate to see a match go like that, but they did such a good job. FPM did a perfect job there.
Mm-hmm. They absolutely did.
The cap control. The cap control was key there. FPM did a good job keeping the cap control even after the loss of their Kremlin. Very well done.
Mm. You got it.
Very well done.
All right, so we've got the replay available.
Yep.
There it is.
I'll have mine going at the same time when you do yours.
Oh, okay. Let me get into the queue. All right. You ready?
Yep.
All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
All right, cool. But wow, what an amazing match. You can't really ask for more. That was amazing to watch.
That ending. That ending will be talked about for some time.
Mm-hmm.
All
yeah,
right.
that cap control was insane.
Absolutely, yeah. I'm going to use this opportunity to go refill my water.
Okay.
Okay. Chat is catching up now. They just caught the ending of that, and they are pissed.
Yep.
I can't say I blame them. I mean, that game was just...
It was obvious that on the south side, when they took too long, FPM took advantage of that instantly.
Well, and also, I'm looking at the match now, the replay, and like the Moskva was in a position where it couldn't really move. The Conqueror was stuck bow south. Venezia was the only ship that could have really rotated, and they just took a very long time to rotate him.
The thing is, the Conqueror could have. Well, the thing is that the positioning it just took too long to reposition. If you look at how Bonks repositioned their forces, they saw Bonks tried to do a push onto sea with their northern forces.
Right.
They tried, but then the stronger they I can move to that island and then go broadside on them. So
Well,
they forgot about the Stalingrad,
yeah.
and because if you see where the Conqueror is,
Yep.
he had no shots on that Stalingrad.
And that's what I'm getting at. Both the Conqueror and the Venezia had opportunities to turn around, and they just simply didn't take them. And that is what sealed the deal. If they could have gotten the Stalingrad, if they could have farmed him out, or the Venezia was in position to just get a brilliant AP salvo on him, this would have been a very different game result. Also, if we didn't see that crazy Venezyolo into the Stalingrad, I think it would have been a different result too. But hey, whatever, it is what it is at that point.
Yep, they legit.
Oh well.
Yep. But yep, that was incredible.
In the meantime,
The
I'm just going to take the Lowenhart back out into Operation Aegis again. Lowenhart is going away with 10.5, so you got yourself a month to pick it up.
Yep. Yeah, I also have a video on the 10.5 ships being removed as well. Like those ships, you have, I see the Lenin and the T-61, I think, are like the biggest ones.
Lenin.
T-61,
Yep.
Lenin's super strong. T-61 is like a god tier 6 German DD. But what would hurt, like you said, it's one of the best tier 6 carriers. Super accurate. Super accurate. The Grass Bay is more of a... It was using competitive for clan wars at tier 6, so in the future maybe use again. What about... Let's see here. The Nelson's also a lot of fun to use. Good fire chance, good heal. You just have to be very careful and not be bowling. Like, bowling all the time because they can easily Citadel. Easily.
But who knows? I mean, just because it's taken out now doesn't mean it's never going to come back again. We just don't know what Wargaming's plans are for these ships. So, have to wait and see, guys. Didn't mean to launch a partial squad like that. Oh well. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, just joined in. Remember, we've got a bit of a wait right now. We've got a bit of a break. We're starting at 10 after.
Yep, it's going to be 4 versus...
FPM. Asia versus Asia. Oh man, these dive bombers are no joke on the Lowenhart. Should be okay. If I have to YOLO in with my carrier and die so I can transition over, I'll do that, I don't mind. Well, now, just because Bonks has lost, it doesn't mean that they're out of this yet. They still have another match to play. We're going to see him coming up next. Bonks versus, oh boy, NA versus EU once again. This time, both teams are fighting for 3rd place.
Yep.
And, I mean, there's still some prize money. $2,500 for 4th and $5,000 for 3rd. So, I mean, gee, which would you rather have? Let me think about
Yeah,
that.
exactly. So yeah, it looks like they are picking the maps now. They're about to be doing their ship bans.
Sounds good.
These are out of 3.
Yes, this is best of 3, and then the last set is best of 5.
But yeah, they're definitely, the Discords everywhere are talking about this.
Oh yeah, it's the throw herd around the world, right?
And they're also talking about the new Smolland. They're talking
Oh
about
god,
that.
yes.
Smolland 2.0!
Because the first one clearly wasn't OP.
Clearly. They added more, it looks like there's more anti-air on it too.
Because why the heck not? Hey now, no yawning. You're gonna get me to start yawning.
Also doing a stretch.
Stretches are good.
But yeah, so while we wait for the match, I'll go over the ban list real quick.
Go for it.
So, Bonks banned the Klebel.
Surprise, surprise.
Surprise. And oh boy, banned the Veske. The thing is that Bonks didn't really rely too heavily on the Neveskis, like in the matches where the Neveskis were played, the Neveskis were more of like a support kiting role, so they weren't heavy relied on them. Same thing with Fences, so I feel like the Neveskis could easily be replaced by something else. But the thing is, Neveski does have a very strong radar.
Yep. That is true.
Yep, so they are taking out the key radar there from the Neveski. But if they're using the smoke tactic, they may bring Des Moines. If they're using the smoke tactic they did before, they don't. They were using the Yang last time, but now they have the gearing again. So with the correct ship, they may bring out the gearing with Des Moines. We may see that in this match. We'll have to wait and see.
Yep.
And the Club Air ban was definitely a targeted ban. Pretty much, they've been banning. And both teams banned Luke, though.
I am shocked and appalled.
I'm appalled. Yep. And so on the maps, though, Trap will be. Trap is the first, with the Alpha spawn going to Bonks. The second map will be Northern Waters, with Bravo going to Bonks, and Warrior's Path will be with Alpha going to Bonk. So this will be the match for 3rd and 4th place. Right now we are waiting. We're not gonna have any. We're gonna have to wait right now. They had to remake the room, and we're gonna be waiting for the start time, which is currently 12:01. I think.
Fair enough.
I think it's 12.
My low end heart is at 883 hit points. I think I need to proc a heal. Let's go get 3 spot ribbons. And Citadel Akuma with bombers while we're at it. There's the spot ribbons. Looking at timing now, it's 11:01. I need to be dead and exiting this game in 3 minutes.
Yep.
Can do.
Yep. And there's a lot of people watching the finals right now. There will be, I mean. There's currently 35,000 watching the official channel. So very well done by them.
Yeah, that's great. It's a risk. Oh well. Now, interestingly enough, both Bonks and, oh boy, used more standard traditional comps. They didn't run the French Destroyer stuff. So, do you think one of these teams is going to elect to run the French Destroyers, or do you think we're going to see a more traditional comp layout in these matches here?
We'll have to wait and see, but the Marceau's being brought out a lot more is definitely something that we didn't Vanity didn't expect it because they didn't really test for it.
Mm-hmm.
So the bans also came in for the 4 versus FPM match, by the way.
Okay.
I'll say that now, but we'll talk more later.
Yeah, they
4
might as
banned
well
the
get those
Colbert.
taken care of.
4 banned the Colbert.
Okay.
And FPM banned the Haragumo.
Hmm.
Now, that has to be a targeted ban. Sure.
Well, I mean, Haragumo is a really good counter to Colbert.
It is.
Right? So, I could see that being the case.
Yes.
I got 2 minutes to die. Full YOLO time.
So little time to die.
Ship detected by the enemy. Oh noes! Oh no, I'm being shot at. Oh no, I died. Lol. And back to port we go. Let's put that last battle back up as I get out of here. Jump into my EU press account and get in.
Yep. But no, that was incredible.
Deadliest redeeming the double flex. There you go, Deadliest. You have to
Yep.
wait 5 minutes. All right.
Yeah, that was insane.
Yep. So this is who's the alpha team on this map? Match.
In this match, it is going to be Bonks.
All right. So Bonks versus Oh Boy.
I'll say Bonks is Alpha, Bonks is Bravo, Bonks is Alpha. ABA.
Thank you very much.
Easy claps.
What were the ship bands again? It was Kleber.
Rebel and the
Kara.
Nevesky.
Oh, Nevsky. That's right. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
And
The
you said we're
Nevesky
starting-
and yes.
You said we're starting at Trap.
We are starting on the Trap Northern Waters Warriors Path.
Thank you much.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Now, most of the people that watch me, you know that I am a hardcore, get everything done as efficiently as possible, don't waste time kind of person. So that's why you saw me pop back out, log back into the other client, and get some games going. Because why the heck not?
Yep, might as well.
Okay. I'm in the training room. All right, letting people know I'm back. And let's take a look. Make sure I got the bands set up properly. So, Kleber and Nevsky. Okay. And our maps. Ta-da!
It looks like there's going to be another Verizon Warrior Series tourney.
Oh, are they announcing that too?
Yes. It's July 5th is when the sign-up's going to happen.
Okay.
Okay.
Nice. That's awesome. I felt like that partnership worked out really well last year, so I'm definitely excited to see that that's going on.
Ow. Training sessions are June 19th through July 3rd. Per matchmaking sign-ups are July 5th to July 14th. Live team drafts are July 16th. Final training session July 17th. Qualifiers date July 25th, and finals are August 8th. Cool. So, hopefully we'll get partnered again with them.
Yeah. What would you say those dates were again?
July 5th, I'm gonna send you a link.
Yeah, link would be great.
There you go.
Okay. Let's take a look at this on stream. So they have 2 training sessions in June and July, okay, and
Yep.
then sign-ups, the draft, and then qualifications July 25th. Oh wow. I'll be here to be able to do that. Nice. I'm gonna put that on my calendar. And then the finals, August 8th. Wow.
Yes.
Nice.
Most likely it's going to be, we'll probably hear from them. They messaged you about that last time, right?
Uh-huh. $100,000 prize pool distributed to charities and shares proportional to the, okay, so this is for charity. Top players qualify a matchmaking pool based on their account service record. 50% of the players have to be U.S. military veterans. That's cool. That's awesome. That is really cool. They're doing something again. If you link your Verizon customer account with warships, with Wargaming, makes sense. Looks really good. But you guys aren't here for Verizon Wireless. You guys are here for King of the Sea. And there is our bracket. Bonks, oh boy, starting. Supposed to be starting now, actually. But now we're being told 2 additional minutes, as talking heads are probably talking.
Yep.
Nothing wrong with that. Alright. I am going to run an ad for pre-roll then, and I'm going to hit the bathroom.
Yep. I'll do the same. Bum 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 bum.
And I'm back. Let's go back to our game setup. There we go. Okay. Oh boy, stating that they are ready to go. Bonks being asked if they are ready to go.